It is over for Lil Durk. Lil Durk has recently been arrested for a murder for hire plot, and it turns out that one of his crew members in OTF was wearing a wire for several years. There's a lot of details that maybe I don't know, or maybe I do. Who knows? Who cares? But at the end of the day, we gotta stop saying free this, free that, RP this, RP that, when this is the way that these people live. You're only saying free Dirk because he makes music that you like. Me, I don't support that whatsoever. I don't care. I don't listen to Lil Durk. But the point being is, all because he's famous and rich and makes music that some people like doesn't mean he should just be let off the hook for things that he does. I mean, he literally put a hit on Quando Rondo and ended up killing the wrong person. Like, when do we all start defending murder? And we also need to stop tuning in to these beefs, these stupid beefs that got nothing to do with us, such as the Dirk, Von, Quando Rondo beef, and whoever else they would beefing with, and Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef, because we don't know these people. We only know the image they put out, and some of these rappers' images they put out. They put out who they actually are, which are horrible monsters. We got killers, and what does it take for somebody to not say free such and such, such as free Dirk? Does he have to kill a kid, or does he have to become a predator for people to turn their back on him? No, we know he's hurt people in the past. We know that this man has most likely killed people in the past. As a matter of fact, he got someone killed because he put a hit out on Quando Rondo, and I don't know too much details in it because, once again, I'm going to emphasize that I don't pay attention to these rappers. They very well support drugs, murder, sex in their music, and for some reason that's become black people's culture. That's become our culture for whatever reason. I don't know what's wrong with us. It's like we support ignorance, and it really needs to stop, because there's just going to be more and more rappers doing the same thing. Like, how many rappers aren't doing what most rappers are doing? I can't even count on the full hand. Like, almost every single rapper supports all these causes, but then when they actually live this life and then they get caught up in it and they either get arrested or killed, then the whole world wants to act sad that it happened to them. Like, why? Y'all wouldn't care about a random dude, a random nigga on the street who's not famous and doing all these things, but end up getting caught up with jail time or losing his life. This honestly needs to stop. This cycle needs to stop, because last time I checked, jail and prison was set up as a way for people to be punished for their crimes. No matter what race they are, no matter who they are, it's set up as a way for people to be punished for their crimes, no matter what that crime was. And for the fact that someone is famous and a lot of people listens to their music, that's what makes you say free this person. Like, we all know King Von was a monster. He has multiple bodies. It's not even a secret no more. This man has killed multiple people. But once he died, the whole world wants to say R.I.P. Von. I hate to be the person to say it, but, I wouldn't call it resting in peace if you're not in peace. I don't want to go too far with that, but that's just pretty much the whole thing of it. It's all fun and games until it's not. Do you understand me? Like, we hurt each other, and we make music about hurting each other, and then we make everything about money. Not everything has to be about money. You don't have to hurt somebody just because you don't like them. It's not even about that. Me, myself, I wouldn't even want to shoot anybody unless it was in self-defense or someone, like, broke into my house. That would be the only reasons I would even want to shoot anybody. But for all these people to be supporting this type of lifestyle goes to show that us as black people cannot go any further. We can't go any further because we support ignorance and dumbass shit like this. And if you ask me, Dirk is where he belongs. behind bars. Now, I don't wish death on him. I'm not gonna wish death on anybody. But so hopefully at most he gets life. He has time to reflect on his life choices, and hopefully he finds peace within himself, because he's done a lot. He's influenced a lot of people the wrong way, and more than likely he's hurt or unalived a lot of people. I'm not gonna say a lot because I don't know. Once again, I don't know. I don't know. Okay? So I only know what the media tells me. And even then, I don't even look that deep into it. But as I'm scrolling through TikTok, I just see a whole lot of free Durk. Free Durk. Durk has been arrested. Somebody was wearing a wire. Somebody snitched on Durk. Like, okay, we live in a time where someone demonizes a snitch but glorifies a killer. Like, is he not supposed to be telling somebody that this man is out here catching bodies? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, if my friend was out here killing people and I knew it, he gotta stay away from me. Keep that to yourself, bruh. Like, don't just be telling me this, cause you hurting people. Those victims, those same victims, got families that would never get closure because they don't know who killed their boy. And you live by the code of don't snitch. Well, okay. Well, if I hate to break it to you, but if I got killed and nobody but one person or two knew who killed me, I would want them to come out and say who killed me, because my family deserves that type of closure, and the person who killed me deserves to be punished. I'm sorry, we gotta stop living by this dumbass society, because we as black people are harmful to ourselves. Every time I go on social media, when it's a male, it's a black guy doing dumb nigga shit. He's either stealing or high, doing whippets or whatever. We just find a new way to dumb ourselves down. And then as far as the females, all they want to do is shake ass, wear promiscuous clothing, and make everything about money. Like I said, not everything's about money. You can't pay me enough to care about these rappers that live this type of lifestyle and get caught up in it, and now they gotta suffer the consequences. Like, when did we gain a mindset that we can just do whatever and not have to suffer a consequence? Like, I was never saying R.I.P. Vaughn, and I was never saying free Durk, and I never will. So we as black people need to grow above this dumb nigga shit, because the longer we keep on doing this dumb nigga shit, everybody else is just gonna look at us as dumb niggas, because that's all we are. And we made that our culture. We like to talk about culture a lot. Well, what is our culture? Can anybody tell me? You don't say anything from Africa, because things that going on in Africa ain't going on down here in America. Because down here in America, black people are so fucking dumb. Well, I'm gonna say niggas are dumb. Black people, there's a difference between black people and niggas. Black people take care of their shit the right way. Niggas just do dumb shit. And it just gotta stop. It just gotta stop. You like to live this life of crime. There's a saying, there's an old saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And if you live by the gun, you die by the gun. And this this endless cycle of violence just need to end. Because just think about it. Lil Tim, who's in Quando Rondo's crew, unalived King Von. Now Durk wants revenge, so he sends somebody to unalive Quando Rondo's brother or cousin or something like that. And the cycle's just going to keep going. It's just going to keep being tit for tat, because you kill this person, that person's going someone close to that person's going to kill you or someone close to you. Then it's just going to keep bouncing back and forth, and it's never going to end until all parties are eliminated or in jail. That's how it always ends. And we got to stop supporting this, because it's just not worth it. Why would you be on internet saying free what is saying hashtag free anybody do? It doesn't free them. Certainly doesn't free them. You think that person cares that you're tweeting or hashtagging about them? No, they care about their lives. Whether they're going to get out and see their family or not. They don't give two shits about you, just like they don't give two shits about me. And guess what? I don't give two shits about them. That's just the way life is. You don't see Hispanics or Asians or even white people just live in this constant state of dumb ass shit. Hispanics work together. Black people work individually. And that's why we as black people can't grow. Because we think about ourselves and ourselves only. We're selfish. Durk has multiple kids. And he probably ain't gonna see none of them for the rest of his life. He'll be lucky to get visits. He'll be lucky to see them. But his kids gotta see him through a pane glass. And he won't be able to hug them. Because of the life he chose. Now when he actually blew up and his music was popping off and his career was taking off, he could have stopped living that street life. Because guess what? There was no need for him to continue it. But yet he continued it. And you all saw the video of who was it? His name was Wallow or something. He was giving advice to Lil Durk, saying how his homeboy, his brother, got killed right in front of him. He was holding him in his arms. He died in his arms. And it took everything in him to let it go. And if he wouldn't have let it go, he wouldn't have been where he is today. Now, Durk should have let the killing of Von go. Because Von was a monster. King Von was a straight up monster. And it was only going to end one way for King Von. That's just the reality of it. It was only going to end one way for Von. And I doubt it would have been jail. Because we all know what it was. It was death. It was his time because he was doing too much. Now for Durk, he's lucky that it's just prison right now. But who knows? He could get the death penalty. That's what I'm hearing. The death penalty is a huge maybe at this point. So he'll be lucky to just get life, unless he don't want to spend his life in prison and just say, screw it, give me the death. I don't know. There's some people like that. I have to drink something. Did Durk take Wallow's advice? No, he didn't. He took Von's death so personally that he just had to get revenge. And what we need to realize is that revenge ain't going to change the outcome of what already happened. There's no way in getting vengeance. Because no matter, even if you killed the people who killed Von would still be dead at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Von would still be dead. And there would be nothing to change that. But I guess you're so used to that lifestyle, you don't think about it like that. That hole in your heart has widened. And the structure of your heart has hardened to the point you don't care. You don't stop to think, who am I hurting? How many people am I hurting? You don't care. Because you just want to do that. Then you want to put it in your song. And then now that you're a famous rapper and you're now an inmate and you're going to be going to trial, guess what? They're going to be using all those songs against you. Every single lyric you said, they're going to be using against you because you don't rap about nothing but street dumb nigga shit. And we glorify that, and we need to stop glorifying that. Can we please stop glorifying that, black people? This needs to end. Don't shout out free Durk or nothing. No. Cause he's right where he belongs. Behind bars. And I'm Cass Lowndes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. This shit done pissed me off.